we've got baseball for you this evening in the desert Southwest. Chase Field in Phoenix is the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. We've got a good matchup in store for you here, as it'll be the American League All-Stars taking on their counterparts from the National League. And hi again, everybody, alongside Dave Campbell and Eric Karros, Matt Vasgersian, as we get set for the pageantry that is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And Dave, we'll turn to you first. What can folks at home expect from a game like this?
Well, anytime you can assemble the greatest ball players on the planet and bring them together in one spot, you know you're in for a real treat. These two all-star teams have it all. Power, speed, defense, great pitching. We should be in for a terrific ball game. I, for one, can't wait for it to get started.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Eric in a minute as well, but it's time now for the starting lineups for the American League All-Stars, brought to us as it is all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed. The third-place finisher in last season's NL Cy Young balloting, right-hander Ubaldo Jimenez. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. Brett Gardner makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Joe Mauer will be the batter. Gardner at first. Now the pitch goes the other way as this is lined to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
And this could have really gotten the inning off to a good start, but this finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
So a runner on first with one out now, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oof. You don't see him take that pitch too often.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Easy to see they don't want him to get extended. They've gone in on 3 straight pitches.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We're not even 5 minutes into this game, and already we've got a big battle here at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here comes A-Rod. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. First offering on the way. A little late that time as it's hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. Runner's going. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So a strong first inning of work here for Ubaldo Jimenez. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the Show. And there you see the lineup for the National League All-Stars as put together by Giants manager Bruce Bochy. And this lineup will face the young man you see there, the right-hander out of Long Beach State, Jared Weaver. And in the field behind him, the American League stars look like this. Into the box here is the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Pitch on the way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, keeping this guy off base is going to be a real key to the ball game going forward.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
And he'll throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Matt Holliday is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. And he takes a called strike 1.
Really not much of a lead over there at first. He hasn't shown any indication that he might be running.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And he likes to put that thought in your mind that he's not afraid to come in with the hard stuff.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Not quite a pitch out there, but a fastball up and away is the perfect pitch for a catcher to throw on if need be.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Making him sweat out there, the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first down.
And he finally wins the battle here by just saying, here's my fastball and you can have at it. I think he finally just wore him down there.
Ryan Gomez will dig in here. And Weaver goes to first here. And he'll get back in safely. another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
When you got the eyes of the baseball world watching you, you hate to be the one to commit the first error. Don't worry, though, folks. He's still an all-star.
Albert Pujols will stand in for the first time here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And after the error of the play before, he just says, why don't I take care of things myself? Good job there to bounce back with a punch-out.
Carlos Gonzalez will step in now. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
And you don't want to let this first and third opportunity go to waste. They really need to cash in at least a run here.
Strike 2.
Good chance for him to strand a couple of runners here. Got a few pitches to work with.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, leads things off now in the top half of the second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. In the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
Boy, and on a hot night like tonight, conserving your energy on the mound is going to be very important. Good work in pitching to contact there as he gets the ground ball out on the first pitch.
Nick Markakis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez. Still 0-0. Lance Berkman will start things off in the bottom of the second. Koji Wahara will be the new pitcher. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Well, this ball's hit so sharply that even with the bobble, he knows he has time to recover, so he doesn't panic and winds up making the play.
So one away, and that'll bring up the dangerous third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take a look one more time. This ball is crushed and it bounces off the wall out there, but a good job of holding him just to two bases.
Brandon Phillips digs in at the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
And that may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Fouled straight back. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
And here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin high. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
Ubaldo Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
And boy, a two-out hit here at the plate would really go a long way towards helping his own cause.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. One left for the National Leaguers. We'll move to the third with no score. Ulysses Chassin is on, and he'll take over on the mound. And this is swung on and lifted out towards Gonzalez in center field. And very quickly, one gone. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a ball pulled into right. Berkman is there, 2 down.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but This is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Koji Wahara will get his first shot at it here. Victor Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, strike one.
And you don't get to have an ERA in the twos without getting a lot of guys to swing and miss at that pitch.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to change the sight line there. That's a smart way to work.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go to the American League. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So a new pitcher set to take over here as the veteran right-hander Matt Capps is on to make an appearance. Hanley Ramirez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled straight back. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. So the leadoff man is gone here, and that will bring up the former batting champ Matt Holliday. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Chuck Price, and it's strike one. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is hit well towards the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And this is definitely a tough decision for a first baseman to make. He can either lay back and hope the second baseman gets the ball, or he can range far to his right and hope the pitcher can cover first in time. Worked out nicely for him right there.
Ryan Domet will take his cuts now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, with Albert waiting on deck, you really got to come hard at this guy.
And Domet can't make contact that time, so he finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
And that is a world-class changeup there.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And Domet able to hold off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
To his left is Jeter. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Clayton Kershaw will come in and pitch now. Brett Gardner will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this is fouled back and out of play. swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Yeah, here's a look at this last pitch. We'll stop it on the point of impact to show you where it was, and this is very clearly going to be a ball high, but he just couldn't stop himself and winds up popping it up.
So with one gone, that'll bring up Joe Mauer, the catcher. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
I think he's loose.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, look at Phillips. Throw bounces, but Pujols hangs with it. Nicely done.
Well, when you've got multiple gold gloves on your mantle top, you can make plays like this in your sleep. I mean, I hate sounding too insincere on the air, but that is poetry in motion right there.
So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. The American League goes down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Albert Pujols will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Change-up here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And Matt, he's right on this fastball. He locks in right out of the pitcher's hand and just shoots it back where it came from.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. On the ground for Jeter. This could be 2. Zobrist back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Boy, and when folks talk about the phrase tailor-made, you can take a video of this. 1, 2, 3 hops to short, and then an easy turn at second for the 6-4-3.
So 2 are gone now, and it'll be up to Berkman to keep the inning going. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here it comes. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he might be saving that slider again until he gets to 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And he might walk a guy or 2, but it's not because he's intimidated. He'll come right at you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Ted Lilly will be the new pitcher. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Under it is Phillips, and that's out number 2. So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
And when all else fails, that's not a bad idea. Anything to get a base runner here.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Berkman will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. Halfway home, still no score. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And Caps with a good fastball out of the pen. Good for strike 1.
And you always want to get that first pitch strike in there when you've got to face a dangerous hitter like this.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that'll serve a useful purpose if you can go after the outside corner low and away now.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Now a bullet toward third. And this is past A-Rod at third, a fair ball. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now State Farm's going to give us a look at this in show motion. Look at how the bat head gets out in front of the plate, how those hands turn over nicely there. That's what caused him to really spin on that one.
Ted Lilly will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. A new pitcher coming on now, and he is the #1 entry in the Baseball Encyclopedia, right-hander David Aardsma. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to take it is Jeter for route number 2. Man at second here with 2 away. And it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fouled back. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. We'll see Derek Jeter when we